Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to the Cookland channel. I'm Dave and you're in my kitchen. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for coming. And if it's your first time here, welcome aboard. Stay a while. Hopefully you like what you see what you like, and you'll come back too. We're cooking in Brooklyn. That's what we do. Today we're going to be making pork chops. Not just any pork chops. We're making grilled pork chops with a spicy maple glaze. I got these fantastic pork chops from the butcher today. I love going to the butcher because you can get what you want. It's like Burger King. You can have it your way when you go to the butcher. You tell them what cut you want. You tell them how thick you want it. It's just a different relationship than just picking up any cut off of the supermarket shelf. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you do have a butcher in your area, go there and support the butcher. Go and support a local business, over a big conglomerate business or whatever, because you get great customer service, you get custom products. You know what I'm saying? You get customized stuff. You get to have things the way how you want it, and then you're doing something great, for your community. Because if we don't support these local businesses, they go away. They just get swallowed up, and then we're all forced to shop for our meat on Amazon. Let's get started. First things first, we gotta build us a rub. Teaspoon each. Salt, pepper, smoked paprika, and our granulated garlic, all equal amounts. Let's just give this a mix. So just from up here, I'm gonna be seasoning these pork chops. If you've been here before, you know I'm seasoning from high. It's not because it looks cool, it's because you get the best spread for your surface area. If you're seasoned from down here, you're going to be doing little spots. From here, you get to spread it out. You season and you season until you hear the voice in your head say stop. When it looks good, it'll probably taste good. Give it a little pat. We're going to flip and repeat. Okay, we got a cabbage here, half a cabbage. What I like to do is remove the outer leaves. This is stuff that everybody's been touching. Look for the core, the stem, useless. And what you want to do is just kind of cut that out. Careful. Just kind of go in and around it with your knife. And you just pop that out. And we just want to slice this nice and thin. We get our cabbage into this bowl. Kind of separate it. We got some of our seasoning left over from the pork, so we can just season our cabbage just like that. A little sauce. Set this aside for a moment. And got an onion. Same thing. I'm going to peel the outer layer of the onion because sometimes it's a little bit dry with that, that papery stuff. And I'm just going to give this a quick slice lengthways. Okay, separate these as well. A few cloves of garlic. Smash it lightly to remove the paper. You can also twist the garlic, just like this. Give it a little twist, and that will loosen up the paper as well. If you want to keep your garlic cloves mostly intact, you do the little twist and then it stays whole. And I'm just going to give these a slice. Sliced garlic is a little bit milder than roughly chopped and like smashed and pureed garlic. The more you handle it, the more potent it is. I'm going to put together the glaze for our pork chops. Here we have pure maple syrup and measurements, right? 1, 2, 3. 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. We're gonna go with a couple dashes of cayenne pepper and a tablespoon of mustard. Somebody doesn't like mustard, but they be eating it. About a tablespoon of soy sauce, just to counterbalance the sweet. Yeah, that's it. There's 2 things going on behind the scenes. The oven is preheated to 350. We're going to use that to finish our pork chop. And then also, I've had some bacon rendering in the background, and we're going to use that to make our cabbage. So let's get on over to the stove. Prep is over. We're on to the business side of things. I'm about to get started on the grits. So I like my grits nice and savory. This is going to be 2 cups of chicken stock, 2 cups of water. Cook your grits according to your liking. Cook your grits according to the manufacturer's instructions. Cook your grits according to how your grandma taught you. Whatever way you want it to go down. I'm just gonna boil this liquid, and then once it gets boiled, we're gonna add our grits. Our liquid is boiling, so we're gonna start adding our grits. Just a little at a time, allowing them to hydrate a little bit before adding the next. A pinch of salt, a pinch of black pepper. It's never too early to start seasoning your grits. Once they start to thicken up, you can reduce the heat. I'm gonna pop a lid on this, and then I'm just gonna switch places with the bacon. Moving right along to our bacon, which has been rendering very quietly in the background. I'm just gonna grab these and set the bacon aside. So what I'm leaving here is the bacon fat, which we're gonna use to fry a cabbage. Let's get our onions in, pinch of salt. Up next is the garlic. Just want to let this go for about maybe 30 seconds or so. At this point, you start adding your cabbage. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it'll shrink down to a manageable size. Once you see your cabbage starting to get nice and brown around the edges, you know you're like well on your way. You can kind of turn that down a little bit. Just let it finish up. Grill pan is good and hot. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of vegetable oil. You know it's hot when the automatic fan kicks in. And away we go. I like to give it a little bit of a press to make sure we get in full contact with the grill grate. We're going to cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes per side and then finish it in the oven. Time for the flip. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm going to stand these up and hit the sides. Let's get a little color on them. What you want to do is test your temperature. That way you know where you're at before you stick them in the oven, and then that'll give you an idea of how long it'll take to cook. Those should finish up in about maybe 10 to 15 minutes. About 5 minutes in, I'm going to grab these and we're going to glaze them. Back in the oven for another 5-10 minutes. So after a couple more peaks and a couple more glazes, I bet we're ready. Okay, here goes our pork chops. Just want to give them 5 minutes of rest, just to let the juices rehydrate the meat a little bit. It makes for a much more tender, juicy pork chop. Here we go. Plated myself up some grits, some of that cabbage, and sprinkled that rendered bacon right on top. And now, time for one of these bad boys. Eeny, meeny, mo. Hey, let's see. Let's put it right on there. Then you gotta just admire it for a minute. Almost looks too good to eat. Almost too good to eat. Now let's give this a try. What can I say? Terrific. If you like this dish, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. If you didn't like this dish, give me a thumbs down. Give me a comment about that too. Participate. If you make this dish, shoot me a DM at the Cookland Channel on IG, at the Cookland Channel on TikTok, the Cookland Channel at gmail.com. Shoot a picture, shoot a little video. Tell me how your family liked it. Please, please, please subscribe. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you for watching the Cookland Channel. I'll see you next time.